Yes, it feels like Christmas. Hi, everyone. Thank you for joining us again for another Thrift Sisters series. I have with me today our lovely Thrift Sisters. We have Ayana over in San Diego.
Woo!
We have Wendy in Atlanta.
Hello.
And we have Whitney from Maryland.
Hello.
So this month, since it is December, we wanted to bring you a little bit of holiday thrifting information. So hopefully you guys are excited about the holidays just as much as we are, and I'm sure you have a lot of, questions. You want to know how to be a better thrifter around the holidays, and we hope to bring you that information today.
Yeah.
So many people always ask, when is the best time to go thrifting? And the best time is definitely in December. Mm-hmm. One of the reasons is because a lot of people are donating all of their fabulous items because they're wanting to get that tax write-off.
Right.
So this is the best time to get really great deals, some of the best items. Like at the end of December, early January is really a great time to go thrifting. What do you ladies think about that?
I definitely agree.
Mm-hmm.
Because I have found probably my best scores have come in the early January time period. So I feel like a crackhead sometimes because I just feel like, what am I getting today?
Yeah.
So I go on the weekends. Early January is my time where, that's when I thrift. When I am hardcore about the thrifting, and then I would stop for a few months after that because I get the most things around that time of the year. And it's a lot of times it's people just making room for all the new things they've gotten at Christmas time, including also, as you said, getting trying to get that tax donation in for the tax write-off. So for me, it's a win-win-win.
Yeah, and most people always want to clean out their house. They want to start the new year fresh, clean out the closet. So it is the best time to go in December.
I think around Black Friday is good too because thrift stores still have deals, even though they're not, retail stores. It's still good to do during Black Friday.
So have you guys ever, I have never, because I've been during Black Friday, I concentrate on other stores, the retail stores, but like Goodwill and those places like that, they have Black Friday deals?
The ones around here do.
I don't know about Goodwill, but I know the other, the other thrift stores do. And the consumer shops, some of them do. I don't know about Goodwill though.
Okay. Yeah, a lot of the mom and pop stores, like some of the consignment stores, the local ones, they do offer some Black Friday sales. Maybe I can plug in that, I did a blog post about the Black Friday sales, so hopefully some people have taken advantage of that. Mm-hmm.
I'll definitely give that a look because I didn't even think they would give extra deals. Why not? They do for all the other holidays, so why not?
It's true.
Exactly.
Okay. Cool. All right. And any other things going on with regards to the best time? Any other things we can say about the best time for
one thing I would like to add too is that a lot of people who get gifts that they may not like and they're not able to return it to the store, they may donate it. So you may find
why you think
a lot of new items.
Sweater. It took my time to get that sweater.
A lot of sweaters, a lot of ties, a lot of socks.
That's true.
I may donate the sweater.
Don't start with that sweater, ma'am.
You don't need to donate it. Just pass it over. That's called a gift.
Please tell her the story behind that sweater, Wendy.
This sweater has been through so many spots. Okay, but it's originally Keren's.
Oh no!
It's originally my sweater. When Wendy met me for the very first time, I was wearing that sweater.
Oh, it's true. I did meet you wearing this sweater.
Yes, you did.
And then it was
Wow.
then it was sent to a thrift store?
I put it in a swap, in one of my swaps.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And somebody.
It's been through at least 4 swaps.
Wow. And it got back to you?
Yes.
It was
Okay.
Okay, well,
I have another. I also think the best time to go thrifting is not just for the holidays, but I think the beginning of the week, because most people donate their clothing during the weekend. So if you go on a Monday, Tuesday, I think you'll see more to choose from.
oh, okay. Good point. That's a good point. I didn't even think of that, but you're right. That's a good point. Okay.
Now we've noticed that a lot of people are thrifting because of the sake of thrifting, right? Have you guys noticed that some people, it's becoming more of a sport versus
a necessity.
I really need a shirt, or it's just, well, should we say it's hoarding?
if it's a duck, it quacks like a duck.
I would say that it could become a problem if you don't check it quickly. Like, quickly. I mean, I definitely I do have a lot of stuff. I do. Mm-hmm. But I take breaks, like lengthy breaks from everything. So, during the summertime, I will take a chunk of time out of the summer because of that. Mm-hmm. But I do notice in my group, my lovely Thrifting Divas group, yay. But sometimes when they go shopping and they show us, like 50 shirts for $2,
30 pair of shoes.
I wonder if they are realizing that this could become a problem if they don't check it, or if they really need it and they're like, oh, I'm going to use this. Because if you're not going to use it, if you don't have plans to wear an outfit within the next month or two, unless it's a gown or something, really doing yourself a disservice. And your closet.
And your pocket too. You're wasting, even though it's cheap. You're still buying and spending. So
I think that's where the problem stems from. It's just hey, it's only $1.25. So what?
Yeah.
It's okay. But it all adds up after a while.
Yes, it does.
Yeah.
It does.
And then you end up, reselling or something like that because you have so much stuff.
Or donating. So now you bought it and then you donate it back.
Right.
Right. So it's not worth it. It really isn't.
So how does one become a more conscious thrifter?
Buy what you need. Create a thrift wish list.
Okay.
You're buying what you need.
But I would say many will tell me I don't need 10 sequin jackets. And I would say
we're not talking about sequins here, okay?
And I would say
sequins is an exception.
I know you
but that's
can never have too much sequins.
Right.
To me,
sequins are an exception.
Like, Whitney, what would you say? Do you need 50 pairs of shoes?
I mean, I don't, but I do need a lot of leopard print and animal print, as you can see. So I'm like, Keren, when it comes to sparkles and sequins, I just can't stop buying animal print. It's bad. It's really bad, but it's all right. But I'm working on that. So. Okay.
And that's one of my goals next year. Like, I'm going to call down my closet next year. And, one of the goals is to do a 6-month shop freeze. And then not shop for anything.
Ooh, 6 months? Wow.
Bless you, child. Bless you.
But I would like to say, for example, the sweater Wendy is wearing, right? That was mine. It's beautiful. Like, I really want it back now. But an example is that's the type of sweater that I love, like the sparkles. But I kind of freed myself from it. I gave it away in one of my swaps. And look at the one I'm wearing today. I'm sure Wendy wants this one too.
Look, we can swap.
So I mean, I'm saying all that to say I think it's okay. Like if you're thrifting, maybe to, you know, if you have a blazer, you thrifted a new one, get rid of one and bring in a new one. And that's how you could become more conscious of thrifting and what you have in your wardrobe. You know, if you have 2 new ones, get rid of two old ones.
Right. And that's a good thing to do. And for those who cannot do that, just stay away from the shop. Just don't go.
That's true.
Don't go. I mean, it's, you know, if it's going to be hard for you to go in there and it's a day like in Atlanta where y'all have those 25 days.
Why do you always throw shade?
It's not throwing shade. I'm just jealous. We don't have anything like that here. Whitney says she doesn't have anything where she's like that. Imagine
I would get in trouble if I was in Atlanta thrifting. I already know.
Yeah, I think that's why it can become a problem. It's a problem here because our prices are crazy. So
ridiculous.
I mean, I would buy 10 sequin jackets if I lived in Atlanta. I can understand, like for real.
Yeah, all you need to pay $1, and that's right. And even then, you're like, damn, they trying to raise the price on me.
Yeah, but it is. I mean,
even with the prices being so low here, people are still looking for deals for Black Friday.
Wow.
Hey.
Like, you know, it's only $1, right?
Oh my goodness.
What's better than $1 is called free.
Exactly.
Right.
Free set.
Definitely.
So,
definitely.
Okay, but all jokes aside, you know, we need to still be, as you said it, conscious thrifting. I mean, let's not, you know, let's make sure that one of the things that we're doing, especially in the new year, is, you know, not just accumulating because we can and accumulating because it's inexpensive, but let's accumulate because it's something that we really like, we'll use, and then pass on, you know, keep moving. I mean, there's a lot of things in my closet that, you know, I want to do a swap meet so I could take it out and give it to somebody else who will love it the way I did. But, you know, that should be one of our major goals to enforce in 2015 is that we're not just thrifting because we saw something for a quarter, but it's something and something that we're going to use and something that we're you know, let's be conscious about those things like that.
I agree.
Good.
Anything else? And Wendy, any other topics you wanted to talk about while we're talking about holidays?
I mentioned earlier the thrift list. I think it's a really good guide to enter the new year with a list of things that you really want. That way, when you enter a thrift store, you're not just picking up things just because it looks nice. You know, you're picking up something that you actually do need, and you know you will wear. Because 90% of the time, when I see people pick up everything, I'm pretty sure that it just sits in the closet.
Yeah.
Because I've done that. There's items that I purchased out of the whim. It was only a quarter. And I haven't worn it yet. I'm like,
Whitney, you and I need to get our quarters together.
Oh, Lord. Here we go again.
Quarters. I'm stacking them. I'm telling you.
Stacking. You don't even need dollar bills.
Yeah. And I think with having a list, it makes you feel more accomplished. When you find your things, it's like, yes, I finally got, you know, my favorite sequin dress I've been eyeing on Pinterest forever. I finally found it. You know?
Yeah.
Stop bragging, Keren. We got it.
I'm just saying. It just makes you feel that I don't know, that feeling that you've accomplished a goal. So having a wish list is really, really a great thing to do.
Yeah. And you can even make like a visual wish list too.
Oh yeah.
Like I do,
Yes.
like I cut out pictures or like Pinterest or even on like Instagram, like I'll snapshot somebody's outfit and be like, oh, I can't fit that, but I'm gonna find those pants in my size or thrift them. So I'm a visual person, so if I see it on the list, it doesn't always help. I have to actually see the item, and so that helps me too. Kind of like a vision board, a thrift vision board.
Yeah, that's definitely something we can do.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea. A thrift vision board. I mean, at the end of the day, I think what Keren was saying, that the accomplishment is even better when you see it on Pinterest, but you're not going to spend, a lot of money on it. So thrifting it makes it's just a sweeter.
That's really a great point, Wendy.
Thank you.
Whitney, so let's talk a quick little bit about any points you might have for thrifting etiquette for the holidays.
Yes, I get a few questions on the blog about thrifting for Christmas gifts, like if you can, or inexpensive ways. So the one thing I say is, like anything, start with the list, the people that you're shopping for, and kind of just make the gift special, like a picture frame, a nice antique picture frame. You can put a picture in it. You can do books. You can do. I don't know how people feel about thrifting, like plates and things like that, but I know I've thrifted some plates and silverware, and if somebody's like moving into a new apartment or something, just little things like that, I always think about something special that can help them. So I think those are some good ideas that people wouldn't think.
Now, Whitney, do you give these gifts to people that are thrifters and they know that it's thrifted, or are you?
I do a little bit of both. I usually do people who aren't thrifters, and then when they look at it, they're like, oh, this is so nice, and they're like, where'd you get it? And then when I tell them, then it makes them want to thrift too. That's kind of how I bring them in.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Okay. That's a cool idea. Do you thrift clothes for people also?
I do for like immediate family, like my mom, sister, grandmother, but not really for like, friends, things like that. I try to just do clothes for immediate family because I know their size.
I don't know. I'm a little torn with like thrifting gifts, like Christmas gifts. Just my spill on that. I mean, I think like for special occasions like that, I don't know. I would prefer just to get, like, if I'm going thrifting and I see something, then I'll pick it up for them, but not give it as a gift per se. More or less like I just saw this and I thought you would like it. Or if I do thrift a gift, I would prefer to give it to someone that would appreciate it, because some people, they still kind of turn their noses up at thrifting or used items. So I try to only give it to people that would appreciate the gift.
Right.
Yeah. I had someone tell me, oh, I'm going to get you a gift from the thrift store. And I'm like, Wait a minute. So I'm not going to go into too much detail, but I'm like, no, you're not going to buy me anything from the thrift store. You're going to give me some money and I could get it, but you're not going to go to the thrift store and buy me a present. No.
I'll accept a $50 gift card to Goodwill.
To go on.
$50.
Maybe a gift card or something, but
gift card, but no, not no.
Yeah.
I wouldn't thrift a gift for someone, even if I know they thrift. I'll just not for Christmas.
Really?
Yeah, that's just I think for something like Christmas or like someone's birthday.
Right.
I think even more special because you may not find it anywhere. It might be something unique, like a unique piece of jewelry that you can't buy at Forever 21 or somewhere else.
Right. I prefer to just give that on, I went thrifting, look what I found you. Versus, this is your gift.
Merry Christmas. Wrapped in a Goodwill bag.
Oh no, I'm not going to wrap this in a Goodwill bag.
No, I know you're not gonna do that, but that's just my 2 cents on thrifted gifts.
See, and I'm of a different school. Like,
Uh-huh.
if one of you guys were to gift me a gift, dry cleaned and washed and pressed and ready and wrapped nicely, I don't think I would be like, especially if it's something I want or like or love, it won't bother me at all. But I've been struggling with it because I know for some of my family I could do that for Christmas because they're just, they like the things I get, and so
Right.
them, they appreciate it's not necessarily that it's thrifted, it's the fact that it's a piece that they couldn't get on their own.
Right.
And so them is what they like the most about it. But yeah, for like hubby, I will not be getting him anything from the thrift store because he doesn't do that, and he he doesn't really get it anyway on a normal day. So for Christmas, he'll just the side eye will come real quick.
Yeah, I guess that's how I feel too. It's like, a thrift gift or a thrift something you find at that should just be like a just because.
Yeah, I guess at the end of the day, it all depends on who you're giving it to.
Exactly.
Right, because I think even in some of the groups, I think this week people were talking about it, and I said, I definitely won't do it for someone who I don't know if they even thrift or appreciate that kind of stuff. But the thing about it, though, if you were to give me a gift, would you not give me the gift with all the tags? Sometimes you don't get a gift with all the tags and stuff on it. So how would they know? I guess it's just whether you know.
And whether
right? Because when
you feel comfortable telling them.
Right.
All I know is
it depends on the person. Yeah, it depends on the person.
All I know is Ayana, Wendy, and Whitney don't give me a thrifted gift on those special days of my life. Not for Christmas, not for my birthday, not for my next anniversary.
Got it.
I'm going to give all of y'all the side eye.
Okay. All right.
Why do you think she's getting gifts from us, though?
Now, if you find something at this store, you just want to give it to me, that's fine. I would love that. But don't wrap it up and say happy birthday.
Fine, I just won't wrap it.
Or give it to me the day after my birthday.
Okay, I'll do that.
That's what I'm going to do.
Okay.
Avenue Thrift Outlet. The outlet. Not even the store, the outlet.
Okay, so, to wrap up this segment, I guess, we talked a little bit about holiday thrifting, talked about just for the new year, just being a conscious thrifter as to whether or not we need to buy and hoard these things that we really don't need. Thrift wish list, making sure that, for the new year, one way to assist us in not hoarding things or buying and overbuying is to make a wish list and stick by that list every time we do go thrifting. We talked a little bit about whether we should thrift our gifts for family and friends, and I think the consensus is that it depends on whom we're giving that gift. Especially for Keren, do not give it to her.
Right.
Special days.
I'll take a gift card.
And lastly, we talked about this being one of the best times to thrift, the end of December and January, because of the taxes, tax donations that people, the tax write-offs that people are looking forward to, extra gifts that they got at Christmas that just didn't cut, it wasn't good. It wasn't their taste. That sweater is an ugly Christmas sweater, so let's give it away. And so, we wish everyone a great holiday season. But before we sign off, we want to just do a quick show and tell as to some of the some major cute pieces that we've thrifted lately. So, Keren, why don't you show us what you got?
I finally can scratch something off of my wish list because I scored the infamous Sine sequin.
So pretty.
Yes, with the scallops. Can you see that, Ayana?
I'm going to get
gorgeous. And I got this at it's this Destiny. And I got this at Goodwill on during one of our thrift and brunch. And guess how much I paid for it?
50 cents.
No.
Not at Goodwill.
Probably $10.
It was $7. It was under $7.
It was under $7?
Wow. That's really
Wow. Here's what you need to do with that, Keren. Wear it as quickly as you can, because when I come to Atlanta, it's
And
gone.
pass it down.
I am not playing with you.
Well, Ayana, if you bring that dress that you showed the last time, remember that nice sequin dress?
That's a deal. That is an absolute deal.
Me? Okay. I got this Dolce & Gabbana bag. Can you see it? It has this cute little patchwork and it's denim in the back.
That's pretty.
Ooh, that's gorgeous. Is that leather on the front?
Yeah, it's leather.
Wow.
I don't know if you can see it, but I just love the leather patchwork on it.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's a Dolce & Gabbana?
Uh-huh.
Wow.
Where'd you thrift it? Or did you thrift it?
Ragorama.
You found it at the Goodwill?
Ooh, you went to Ragarama?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
With my gift card.
Oh!
How much was it?
How much was it, Wendy?
I got it for $12.
Wow, that's
Wow.
really good.
I love the denim. Did you see the denim in the bag?
Yeah, that's really cute.
Yeah.
Really
That's
I just love this bag.
That's cute.
That's cute.
Great find.
Good find.
Nice.
Whitney, how about you?
Well, I thrifted a gift for somebody, but they asked me for it. So,
It better not be for Keren.
my grandmother.
I know. Send back to
My grandmother,
sender.
She loves hats. I know, right? But my grandmother loves hats, so she asked me to find her a different, unique hat. So I got her this white and gold one. If you can see it, it's like a tan.
Ooh.
And
I
it kind
love
of
that.
sits, like on the side, like that. So
Right.
it's really, really
That
cute.
is cute.
That's
So
beautiful.
And it was only $1.
Okay.
So,
Oh my God, $1?
yes, $1 at Second
$1?
Avenue, Columbia. Yep.
Oh, that's hot.
Okay. And mine was I don't know. I didn't plan it as another sequin thing, but this one was something I found.
Sure.
It was something on my wish list actually, so I'm very proud of that. That I have been looking for a sequin vest, but a plain one, nothing that I could, something that I could dress up and dress down very quickly.
Mm-hmm.
And so this is a black one.
Oh, I love
That
that
is-
kind.
That's really
Yeah.
pretty.
So this actually, and it's it fit really nicely. I had on a tank top with it yesterday when I tried one, and it fit awesome.
cute.
And I was like, wow, this is really cute. And this was $4.99, but then I had a 20% military discount. So I don't do public math, so whatever that was.
It's about 80-something cents, I think.
But
Cool.
that was my find of the week or month, I guess. But January, hit me up then. What we
You're
talking?
going in. You're going
bag.
in. Crazy. So, but I'm gonna sign off. This was awesome. Thanks for the holiday thrift tips, ladies. And if you guys want to say anything to sign off our viewers, that would be awesome.
Just have a safe and happy holiday, and don't be afraid to thrift a gift for someone you know would love it.
I'm never going to live this down. I didn't say. Okay. Thrift a gift, but not for me.
Oh.
Just buy me a just because gift, one of those. But have a safe holiday. Hit up the thrift stores at the end of the year and at the beginning of the year, and be very conscious when thrifting. Keep your wish list.
Awesome, Wendy.
Amen. Okay, thrift wish list. And can't wait to see you in January, and happy holidays.
Happy holidays.
Happy holidays.
Bye.
Bye. fun.
Feels so lovely.